friendly. She's looking at me like this. You feel me?
Yeah.
You feel me? Okay. Hey everyone, this is Cohen here, Wing Chun DC. I'm here with Derek. Derek has been my student for several months now. And Derek has a background in boxing and I've done some other martial arts as well. So again, we're doing another video today on boxing, on how Wing Chun deals with boxing. And I think a lot of, some of the other videos, people have commented saying, oh, it doesn't work against a real boxer. But look, Wing Chun again, I want to stress this, right? That Wing Chun does not work in boxing range, right? As a striking art. It cannot work, it just doesn't work. The mechanics of it are completely different, right? So Derek is out here like this, right? His arm is this long, okay? My Wing Chun punch we're in bent arm range, right, in Wing Chun. So it's like that, right? So I punch there like this, he punches with his arm extended, right? There's only gonna be one winner on that, right? And it's not gonna be me, okay? So basically, you've got to look at punching, right, as an opportunity to play Chi-Sa, right? Because that's what you're trying to do in Wing Chun, is trying to get into Chi-Sa range, which is in bent arm range. So it's important that you understand boxing range, right? So if you like, the mistake that Wing Chun makes is this, right? So you'll stand like this, and you just throw boxing punches, right? But go quick, right? 1, 2, right? We move around here. Wing Chun does this, right? They try to bounce out here, hacks out like that. Go quick, right? There. And then you end up getting confused like that. And if he was putting force on those shots, it'd knock me out, right? Because my spine is up here like this. The Wing Chun structure is like this, right? Wing Chun structure is like that. So on the outside, bang, right? Like a telephone pole, you walk into a shot, boom, like hit my chin, right? Crack, I'm going down. So you can't do that on the outside. You have to play the same game that a boxer does, right? Which is, in boxing range, understand how to move, so you can go quick, right? Here, right? But in Wing Chun, I can switch my feet around, right? But I'm just covering my center line and making sure I can parry. But then, once you get comfortable with doing this, right? Playing that game of blocking and defending punches on the outside in kind of a boxing style, but add a little bit of Wing Chun, that I can change my feet, right? And Wing Chun might have ambidextrous, so you can move onto your right foot or your left foot, doesn't really matter, right? Once you get that down, then you start to look for opportunities, right, to close the distance on the boxer, okay? So, but it means that you have to time punches, right? So it means I have to, here, now I'm in, okay? So now we play Chi-Sa. So now then he's stuck to me now, right? And he has to pull out there, look, pull away, right here. But this is Wing Chun range now, right? I have this whole structure. Okay? I don't even punch, right? So we'll do it again, right? Right? Here. Okay, then attack, right? There. That's when your Wing Chun starts to come into play, right? But practice over and over and over and over again. On the outside, here, closing. Here, I wait for the opportunity to stick to him. And that's the skill of Wing Chun, is the sticking, right? Here. So he feels like his hands are, glued towards me, right, like that, right? Very uncomfortable, right? I'm not striking here, okay? The strikes then, keep pushing, pulling, right? Punch, whatever, right? Okay? The strikes come in the middle here. Okay? So the strikes come in the middle of the punch. Once you control the arms, then every time he punches, it gives you an opportunity to work your Wing Chun. Okay? But if you try to do Wing Chun out here, with this speed stuff, it will come unstuck for sure against a boxer. No, you won't get it to work, right? So you have experience in boxing, right?
Yes, sir.
So this is not. I'm not doing a video with someone who can't fight, right? What does it feel like, right? What does it feel like when I touch your hands?
Well, I can't control my hand. If I can't move my arms, I can't swing.
Right.
That's all it is too.
Right. So it should feel like a net. It should feel like it's not perfect, right? It's not perfect. We'll be here and then everything just work out for me from now on, right? It's gonna be, I'm gonna have to make adjustments, right? But then I have to keep stuck, right? Wing Chun, you stick here and you close in. Boom, 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 right? You don't let, if you pull away and I let you go, that's a mistake, right? When I'm here, I've got my sticky hands, but you pull away, right? I have to come back again and close the distance again, right? Before you throw another punch. Because if you break and then throw a punch, we're back to zero again, right? There. I've got to keep right? Okay? So, that's how you make Wing Chun work against a boxer, okay? Why don't you see this? Why don't you see this happening? Because people, what I think the problem in the Wing Chun community or traditionalists is that they don't look at other arts, right? And they don't see the value in other arts and where other arts have an advantage, right? And boxing has an advantage over Wing Chun in boxing range. Kickboxing has an advantage over boxing in kickboxing range. And so on and so on and so on, right? Where does Wing Chun have its advantage? It has its advantage in Chi Sao range and in sticking range, right? Stick, that's what your job is to do in Wing Chun, is to stick to the other person. Stick to the other person, control their structure and use their momentum, use their pressure against them, right? Wing Chun only works with pressure, right? So the more pressure that your partner puts on you, basically the better your Wing Chun should be. The more difficult. So you notice when you speed up, right? Mm-hmm. It feels. What does it feel like when you speed up?
It's my boy. I mean, you take over me. Then it's like I can't move.
Right. So it gets harder, right? The more that you push into me, and that's how Chi Sao should be trained. Chi Sao should be trained under pressure. Always. You're always under pressure. Always sticking to the other person, right? So that the more. And over time, your skills develop so that the harder the other person goes on you, who hasn't done Chi Sao, the easier it gets for you and the worse it gets for them. Right? So it should be the same with boxing, whatever art it is, right? That if they're not versed in Chi Sao, in Wing Chun range, it should be really tough for them. Really, really tough. Likewise, right? I don't want to get caught out here. Okay, I don't want to do that, right? I'm not going to pretend I'm like I've got boxing experience, right? But it's been a while, right, since It's been a while since I've done full contact heavy sparring, you know, as in hitting people back as well. Simply because I'm in my mid-30s, let's say, right, and I'm not up for getting punched in the face anymore, right? But I did do a lot of that. I've trained a lot in boxing. I've taken punches from professional boxers many, many times, so I know what it feels like, right? And I know what works and what doesn't. Anyway, so any questions, drop them below. Negative, nasty comments are going to get blocked. I'm sorry. We get a lot of trolls coming on the channel as well. So if you don't have anything positive to contribute or interesting to contribute, please don't leave messages. I won't respond to them. But anyway, thanks for checking in, and we'll see you soon.